In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum. Students, we are doing our exercise of lesson number 1, A Night in June, and today we will inshallah complete this exercise. So let's start. We will learn using yet. Now listen, read the following sentences. Here are 2 sentences. Listen. First sentence is, they still have not arrived. Here, still have been used, okay? And in the next sentence, they have not arrived yet. And in this sentence, yet is being used. Now, I will explain something about yet and still. Usually, my dear students, yet is used before something happens. And still is used after something happened. Okay? And there is another rule. Still is generally comes before verb. Okay? Look at the first sentence. They still have not arrived. Still is generally comes before verb, while yet is generally placed at the end of the sentence. Is that clear? Look at the second sentence. They have not arrived yet. Is that clear? Still is generally comes before verb, while yet is generally placed at the end of the sentence. Now, yet has similar meanings of still, but is used in negative constructions. So, let's start our exercise. Exercise 2, use yet and rewrite the following. First, the man has still not finished the work. My dear students, have you noticed that here still has been used in every sentence? And what will you do now? You will have to use yet. So that's why we will cut still from here, and our sentences would be like this. The man has not finished the work yet. Sentence B. Fiza has not told her parents yet. Exercise C. Munir has not left the hospital yet. Sentence D. The children have not eaten their lunch yet. And sentence E. The postman has not brought the letters yet. It's clear? So have you noticed that yet is placed at the end of a sentence? Okay? Now, look at verb exercise. Underline the verbs in the following. This is very easy because you all know the definition of verb. What is verb? Verb is an action word. Okay? And how many forms of verb do you remember? Yes, there are 3 forms of verb. Very good, you all know that. Now, listen the sentence. What you will have to do here? Underline the verbs in the following. Okay, you will have to read each and every sentence and then you will underline verbs. So listen. Once upon a time, there was a man who lived in a village. So, what are verbs here? First verb is was. Yes, was. Underline was. And the second verb in this sentence is lived. Yes, underline lived. Good. Now, next sentence. One day in the forest, He was chopping down a tree for his fire. Now, what are verbs here? Was and chopping. So, underline both of these words. Next sentence. He felt very hungry in the afternoon and wanted some food. Underline felt and wanted. Next, suddenly he saw a black cloud coming towards him. So, saw is a verb. Underline saw. And the next word, coming. Okay? Coming is also verb. So, next sentence, heavy rain poured down and the man took shelter under the tree. Look at the picture also. How beautiful is this picture? Here are green and blue color and man is sitting under the tree. Okay? So, sentences are according to this picture. So, what were we reading? We were reading E sentence. Heavy rain poured down and the man took shelter under the tree. Poured is verb and took is also a verb. Come to next sentence, F. Then he noticed the fruit in the tree and ate some. So here are also two verbs, noticed and ate. And the last sentence, when the rain stopped, he picked up his axe and went home. Stopped, underline stopped, picked and went. Here are three verbs in this sentence. Okay, I think this is very easy exercise for you. So here also answer, underline the words from the following. You can check that. Have you underlined all the verbs properly? Okay. Now, page number 12, the same page, and the exercise listening and speaking. This is going to be very interesting. Okay. You will have a fun to read it. So, read with me. Thomas a little motor took two tiles. Read one more time. Thomas a little motor took two tiles. Interesting now? Okay. Next. To tame tigers to two tall trees. To tame tigers to two tall trees. And the next sentence. Tell this to teacher now, take no time at all. Tell this to teacher now, take no time at all. Interesting? Yes. Okay, now listen to the following, then say the sentences aloud. The taller caller did not shout or bawl at all. Next sentence. The rowdy crowd shouted out loud around the fountain. See, sentence C. What a good shot! You have won the copper pot. And the last sentence. The faraway stars in the dark shine like sparks. So, my dear students, these are for your listening and speaking. Okay. Say these sentences aloud and practice these sentences. Okay. Next, our last work of this exercise of this lesson is composition. Yes, here are three birds and you will have to write some lines about any bird. So, let's take an eagle from here and you will have to talk about its feathers, wing, beak, fluffy, sharp, soft claw And you will use the words fly, soar, glide, wobble, twitter, cry in your sentences. Okay, and here I have prepared position for you, and let's read. This is an eagle. It has sharp beak and claws. Its wings are large and powerful. Its feathers are fluffy and soft. It gives a sharp cry. It can fly at high speed. These are very easy sentences for class. You can do it easily. So please learn this composition. Also write this composition in your notebook of English A. And one more interesting thing. You can draw eagle in your notebook also. Okay? So have a good time. Allah Hafiz.